Hey you guys, it's Miss Mary and I'm here today with a video that is very much so long overdue. I figured with some time that I would allow my subscribers to get to know me and have a chance to get to know me. I do just want to start this video by saying thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far, and I hope that you guys are enjoying content that I'm putting out. It's a bunch of different things, and so I hope you guys are really enjoying my channel. Q&A on Instagram a few weeks ago, and the questions that people were asking me were really kind of bland and straightforward, probably because I don't have a lot of tea, or people didn't want to know a lot of tea about me. So I'll just kind of talk through the questions that I did get and hopefully answer everyone's questions all at once. Very simple stuff first. My name is Mary. I am 27 for those wondering. I am a Cancer. I was born June 21st, so I'm right on the cusp of Cancer and Gemini. Definitely identify with my Cancer side more. Currently, I am in Dallas, Texas, and another question that I get often is, why did I move to Dallas? How am I enjoying Dallas? As far as me moving, I would say I had seen, like, I feel like from a distance, right? You don't know anything about a place that you've never been to, but like I'd see Dallas, you know, you're always seeing like Dallas housing posts, and it just seemed like a pretty cool environment for me to live in. And then the cost of living was reasonable. It wasn't like this huge drastic change. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna get up and move to Dallas. And then my brother also lives in Dallas. He had moved like about 5 years prior to when I moved. With him living here, I had visited a few times, so that kind of just gave me a feel of the city. Obviously, it's a little different visiting than living, but I really was like, you know, I like this place. It seems like an easy transition, which it definitely was. I will definitely say when I moved, I mean, I just packed up my car. I didn't bring anything. I packed up my car and just came straight to Dallas, and it just feels like home away from home. I don't know how else to explain it. I haven't even gotten to explore nearly half of the city yet, but I really enjoy it. I don't see myself leaving anytime soon, and I definitely appreciate Dallas for having so much variety in what it kind of reels people in for. If you're looking for work, Dallas is great. If you're looking for like entrepreneurship opportunities, Dallas is great. For me, I'm a nurse. I'm in nursing opportunities, Dallas is great. What else? If you're a foodie, Dallas is great. Like, there's just so many things that make Dallas, for me, a great place to live, a great place to start my career. And so, yeah, I feel like that's really why I ended up here, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, one thing about Dallas, I'll give you guys I kind of just listed off a bunch of pros. Cons. For, I guess, a culture shock for me, the place is huge. We all know Texas is huge, but like, it's like the city is endless. That's how it feels to me. And coming from a place like Utah and moving here, it definitely was like an interesting experience to see, like, okay, this place is very populated. Everywhere you go, the lines are bigger, the buildings are bigger. Where I work, the hospitals are bigger. Like, everything is just bigger. We get it, but cons is traffic, driving. We all know this. I purchased a toll tag when I first got out here. I use it all the time. I know it's depending on your routes and where you're going, it might not be the most cost effective, so I definitely consider looking into that. One of my New Year's resolutions was to decrease the amount of time I spend on the tollway, and so far I've been really good. I don't even think I've used the tollway at all since the year started, but needless to say, I would say that's a con. I said, like, having a lot of people, like, I'm just used to, some days you want to like just step out somewhere and have it be dead. And although you do encounter that sometimes, I feel like the stores are always busy. It's always a line in Target. It's just like, you just never get a break. But you just get used to it, I guess. If you are here, definitely get a dash cam. But yeah, afterwards is, how did you end up in Utah? Why are you there? And just to keep things short and simple, my parents immigrated from Nigeria to Utah specifically not for any particular reason. I don't have any uncles, cousins, aunts, none of that. It was just my small little family. So yes, that's how I ended up there and how I ended up growing up there. If you know anything about Utah, I would say as a minority, it's a very challenging place to live, to say the least. I definitely made it work. I made good friends along the way. I also went to college out there, but it definitely got to the point as I got older, I became more and more impatient, intolerant, and I just wasn't happy. And I wanted to do something different. Next, people definitely ask about work. What do I do for work? So I am a nurse, an RN. I finished school in Utah. I got my BSN and then came to Texas. Well, I worked a little bit in Utah and then I came to Texas to continue working. I am an oncology RN to be specific, and I really love oncology. I know every time I mention oncology to people, they kind of are like, ooh, like that's tough. And there's definitely many, many tough aspects that go into working in oncology with cancer patients. I wasn't set on working in oncology specifically, but I started in oncology, and so I decided to, continue and see what's in it for me, and I don't think I'll ever turn back. As far as my life's fulfillment and what I feel like God called me to do, working in oncology has really kind of answered a lot of questions for me as far as me wondering where I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to be doing. Definitely things that I would like to do later on with my RN license, but I'm one of those people where I like to do a lot of things. So another question that someone asked me was, why didn't I go to cosmetology school, or do I still do hair? Now, yes, I never went to school, but I did kind of dabble in doing hair, makeup, and stuff in high school and college. Something that I still have a passion for, but I couldn't see myself doing it every day. Like, I always think to myself, if I had to do multiple heads of hair in one day, I would be so stressed out. As far as career choice, I feel like there's layers to me. There's that part of like beauty, lifestyle, things that I enjoy and hobbies that I enjoy. And then there is my career path that I have like a passion for. People's hair is different. Some people's hair is damaged. Some people's hair is longer, shorter, thicker. I think it just comes with so much stress, and it's an art. I think I'm talented when it comes to it, but as far as having that set aside as my job, I want to just kind of keep it as a hobby, I should say. For me, starting a YouTube channel has been something that has just kind of been lingering in the back of my mind for a long time. Before like the takeoff of the social media era, I was definitely one of those people recording videos in their room, recording videos dancing. Like, I was watching YouTube videos like nobody's business, and I always just kind of felt like everyone on YouTube has it all together and I don't have enough at this moment to start one. And that was just kind of the mindset moving forward, was like, well, I can start a YouTube when I get X, Y, and Z, when I get a special camera, or when I have this and that. I did like try recording a few videos, like I think early college I tried to record a few videos. They never got posted. But with time, I really just got to the point where I was like, this is something I've always wanted to do, and there will never be a perfect time to start. I mean, I feel like we're definitely entering an era where people are afraid to be seen starting a new passion. People are afraid to be seen trying. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited and happy to have my 200 plus subscribers. Like, starting from zero, getting to that point alone means so much to me, and that alone just kind of makes me enjoy the process, that there's people out there that are, ooh, my eyelash got stuck. Please hold. That just means so much to me, knowing that there's people out there that enjoyed some of my content, that subscribe to my channel and are wanting to watch me some more. I don't care if it's 200, that's 200 people that are here right now, and I hope you're watching this video. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you so much, and you're making this process so much fun for me. And I hope to deliver, period. Next question to answer. What is the fastest way to get me upset? This didn't take much thought as far as thinking of what it was, because I hate when people lie. And I know it just sounds like, okay, nobody likes a liar, but I truly cannot stand when people either make lying a part of their personality or are constantly lying even without knowing that they're lying. People will lie about themselves, people will lie about just little things. I think that's the biggest way to irritate me. Now, the second thing is I hate a flake. Now, I hate when someone tells me that they're going to do something and then they do not do it, they do not deliver. And this has nothing to do with having to cancel. Life happens, we're adults, things get in the way. But what makes you a flake is when you either wait up until the very last moment to say something, or when you don't say anything at all and I have to be the person to reach out to you to address you flaking on me. Let me pipe down a little bit. As you can see, it's a very intense topic for me because these are things that have irritated me from the beginning of time. For my personal growth, I've definitely just kind of been working on realizing that I cannot control so much of my life, but I can control me, I can control my spirituality, I can control my relationship with God, I can control my relationship that I have with my family. All these other factors in life, I don't need to let them get to my head because social media is one of them for a lot of people. And once you realize that you, the person that you see every day in the mirror, is the most important thing, life becomes a lot more peaceful. A question people ask me often is, do you feel lonely? Do you get lonely? Yes, there are lonely moments, but I do feel I have lived alone for some time, that I've become accustomed to my own time and spending time with myself. Having a relationship with God that my mom has instilled in me was very important for me as well, because at that point I never feel alone. Any ventures, through any bad situations that I encounter, that I truly am not alone and I am being protected. Now, another question that I was asked was, how is my dating life? And I will definitely say it has not been very eventful here in Dallas, Texas, but it wasn't at all in Utah. So that's one thing is, you know, there are options, but the older that I get, the more I see that men my age aren't mentally in the same place that I am as far as willingness to commit, willingness to settle down. You know, I'm ready to get the wheels turning. I'm ready to get my life together. I'm ready to commit to someone. And I feel like as far as men my age being on that same level, they're still enjoying their time. And so dating has been a little frustrating, encountering men who really just aren't ready. Like, it's boiled down to that. Even when I was younger, it was just men who aren't ready. You know, men will see you, they'll see that you're attractive, or they'll see that you have traits that they like. They'll see all of these good things about you, but things get a little serious when they realize that, for me, I'm not the type of person who will linger and, you know, drive into the situationship era, because I feel like we've all done it before, and that is not what God intended for me. That is not the life that I want to live. And so in the meantime, I am just kind of, what would I say? I feel like when it comes to the topic of dating, it's really just a huge question mark. Like, I have no words. And it's so funny because at work, patients all the time are like, how are you not married? Blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, for one, the dating pool is sick. People say it every day, but the dating pool is really disgusting. And I tell couples all the time, like, people who have found the one are blessed, because something about this generation, I don't know what it is. If it's not people online trying to humble one another, men and women just can't coincide, this whole finance debate, like, I almost feel like I want no parts. But for me, I do want a family, I do want kids, I do want to settle down. So I can't fully close that door, because if not, this time's gonna keep passing me by and I will probably regret it in the future. So, you know, God got me, and that's all I need to know. So of course, I didn't want this video to be super drawn out. I kind of selected the questions that were easiest to answer. If any of you have additional questions, please drop them in the comments below, and I would be glad to make another video answering some of them, specifically from my YouTube people versus Instagram. I hope you guys kind of got an idea of who I am as a person, why I'm where I'm at, and we can dive a little further with time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.